The fourth stimulus check update 2023. Americans got a holiday cash worth $300 from $393 million spot. See if you qualify. Hey, what's going on guys? This is Kedar here. Today in this video, we have got the latest fourth stimulus check update for these important states. And yes, you heard it right. Some states will be issuing stimulus check. We have got many states like Alaska, Kansas, New York, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, California, and many other states. So stay tuned for all the latest details, guys. This video is gonna be jam-packed with all the details. So without a further ado, let's discuss all the latest stimulus check update and let's get right into it. Alright guys, so let's start discussing the latest stimulus check update and let's see whether if you qualify, how much money are you going to receive and when the money is arriving. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, so starting with the Alabama, well, residents in Alabama can look forward for a little more cash in their pockets just in time for the holiday season. Yes, past summer, Alabama Governor Kay Levy signed a $393 million rebate package into law. It includes one-time direct payments worth $150 for individuals and $300 for couples. Now, talking about this package, well, this package has made possible thanks to the $2.8 billion surplus of Alabama Education Trust Fund. To qualify for the rebates, you must live in Alabama and your 2021 taxes must have been filed by October 17, 2022. So remember this very important deadline for Alabama. It's October 17, 2022 deadline for your 2021 taxes. And you must not have been claimed as a dependent as well. And those individuals who are eligible for the new payments can expect to start hitting their payments onto their accounts on November 30. So this is the golden month, guys. Continue to watch out November 30 for your payments to arrive in your bank account. Talking about the rebate for the Kansas Governor Laura Kelly has announced the proposal that would lead to a tax rebate of $450 for individuals and $900 for married taxpayers filing jointly. Funds for the program would come from the state's budget surplus this year and would total $800 million in total. Alongside the proposed payments, Kelly has vetoed the tax plan that would have introduced a flat 5.15% income tax rate, and the proposed rate change would have been benefited mostly wealthy Kansas residents, would have been reduced the state revenue by about $330 million annually. And talking about the next state, we have got new cash for the New York. Rochester, New York will give approximately 1,500 city workers $2,000 bonuses this year. And yes, additionally, 600 part-time workers will get $1,000 bonuses, and the $4 million program is made possible with the city's largest budget surplus. This move comes on the heels of the city's disturbing $4,000 bonuses to Rochester police officers and announcing other bonuses specially for the fire department. Each bonus is meant to both thank and retain the crucial public employees, according to Rochester Mayor Malik Evans. Talking about the money for the Pennsylvania residents, renters who make under $15,000 and homeowners who make under $35,000 might qualify for the property tax rent rebate program in Pennsylvania. In order to qualify, Pennsylvania residents must be also at least 65 years old or a widower at least 50 years old or at least 18 years old with a disability. Homeowners can receive between $250 to $650 and renters can receive between $500 to $600. Also, some seniors may receive up to $975 with the supplemental rebates. And talking about the guaranteed income programs, well, programs has been recently introduced in Harris, Texas that could give 1,500 families a $500 a month. Eligible families must live in the county and have income that is twice of the federal poverty line or less. And this program is expected to start in September and will run in a few months according to the talent. Now, the program is expected to start in September, and another program is called Ann Arbor, Michigan could see 100 low-income entrepreneurs to get $525 a month for 2 years. Now, eligibility of this program, person should be a business owner, has an income that is on or below 3 times of the federal government's poverty line. Talking about the next guaranteed income programs, well, into the Palm Springs, 30 individuals are currently receiving payments of $800 a month. Applicants had clients for the advocacy-based health center DAP Health of transgender mental health organization Queenworks. In Fairfax, Virginia, certain low-income residents are receiving non-question asked $750 a month. An annual energy rebate credit is also hitting the bank account in Colorado as well. So be sure to check out all these details of the programs. And looking back at the inflation rates, well, below is the compiled list of the inflation for the past 10 years, and you can see inflation has been skyrocketing through the roof. And that's why a need for the fourth stimulus check is emerging ever than before. And therefore, new programs in California helping homeless youth. A new bill is giving homeless Californians who just finished high school recently and guaranteed income has passed into the May. Senate Bill 333 creates a basic income pilot program which could give and provide homeless high school graduates a 5 months of no string attached payments. The program, titled for Opportunity and Academic Resilience, that is SOAR, that gives eligible residents $1,000 a month to spend as they see as with no string attached. The bill is sponsored by state senator. And talking about the Alaska's permanent fund dividend, well, this is in news recently. In order to qualify for the Alaska's permanent fund dividend, you must have been living in Alaska for the entirety of the previous year, and you must also have not sentenced as a result of felony or incarcerated during that year. Applications that have been approved should see there whether they are eligible or not onto the status for the Alaska's permanent fund dividend official website. And each year, Alaska offers residents from its permanent fund dividend PFD, which aims to give a portion of the state's annual revenues. And this year, state is sending out checks worth up to $3,284. Residents have to apply for the payments each and every year. What are the states with the lowest cost of living? And highest onto the list, we have got Wyoming with 11.94%, Kansas 12.3%, Tennessee, then Missouri, Illinois, Alabama, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Iowa, and Mississippi with the highest 17.35%. And talking about the states with highest cost of living, starting with Hawaii with 71.36%, COLA, that's the highest, then DC 42, California 37, New York 28, Massachusetts 22, Alaska 16, and then New Hampshire 8.05%. Speaking of the next state, Georgia is offering grants up to $50,000 to homeowners under Homeowner Assistance Fund. Now, this program received $354 million from federal government as a part of American Rescue Plan Act of 2021. The grants intended to help homeowners with the home procurement, and applicants must have proven that they have an income no greater than the area's median income, that is AMI. Applicants must have Georgia's driver license and copy of their most recent tax return, verification of home ownership, and legal proof of their hardship as well in order to qualify for the Georgia Homeowner Assistance Fund. Talking about the money for Aloha State, Hawaii is now offering multiple state rebates to help citizens to retrofit their home energy systems. New air conditioning, solar water heaters, refrigerators, and trade-ins are just three various expenses of Hawaii residents they can seek for the relief through this one. They can range starting from $1,000 to purchase a retrofit energy efficient air conditioning system to a $25 coupon to new standard window air conditioner. And other rebates include $1,000 for a new solar powered water heater, $500 for non-solar water heaters, $100 for a whole new house fan, $75 for a solar attic fan, and $75 for AC tune. But how much money the government gave out in financial relief recently? Well, between the three checks from the federal government, they have provided over $850 billion in financial relief. First rounds of checks was just shy of $300 million. Second round was $164 billion, and third checks costed $411 billion. They have no update whether there is a fourth stimulus check, and well, will it ever be released? Talking about the payments for the second stimulus check, those were $600 per person or $1,200 for married plus $600 for each qualifying child. And 1 year following that, the first checks and the third round of stimulus check was sent out earlier into the March through the ARPA funding. The payment for the third stimulus check was $1,400 per person and $2,800 for married couples plus additional $1,400 for eligible child. In total, Americans received 3 stimulus checks since 2020, and first round of checks was authorized through COVID-19 relief, that is the CARES Act, which former President Donald Trump signed on March 27, 2020. These payments for the first checks were $1,200 per person or $2,000 for filing jointly plus $500 per qualifying child. In December 2020, the second round of stimulus check was sent out as a part of the Consolidated Appropriations Act. Talking about a huge rebate available for Illinois resident, Illinois Environmental Protection Agency reminded that residents should submit their application for the state's electric vehicle rebate program. Program secured $12 million in funding. Approximately 300 payments will be sent out. Residents who buy electric cars who can get a rebate of $4,000, and those who buy an all-electric motorcycle can get $1,500. Application opened until November 1st and they must be postmarked no earlier than that. Officials expect that the rebates have to be gone before the application deadline of January 31st. Now recently, stimulus check gained a lot of popularity during the onset of the pandemic when three separate stimulus checks were given to Americans. They were designed to provide relief to Americans to give economic boost during financial downturn. At the federal level, three major economic relief packages were passed in the early 2020. They included ranging from $600 to $1,400. Talking about the New York property tax rebate, well, here are some qualifications. Well, for the STAR program, school tax relief program, which aims to save homeowners in New York hundreds of dollars each year on their bills, STAR depends on income of all the type of property that you have and things such as houses, cooperative apartments, manufactured homes, farmhouse, mixed-use properties, and condominiums. New York Department of Taxation Finances has a full list of qualifications for the program. You must be living in New York in order to qualify. New York is sending out property tax rebate as well. Governor Kathy Hochul signed a bill 5607 into law which gives residents property tax rebate worth up to $250. More than 34,000 homeowners are estimated to qualify for the $250 check, and this is available thanks for $9 million in funding.